Think of your body as a bustling, futuristic smart city. You have millions of tiny cellular workers doing their jobs, and for the whole place to survive, they need flawless, instant communication. When a baseball is flying at your head, your body doesn't have time to send a paper letter to ask what to do. For those split-second reactions, your city relies on its own high-speed internet, the nervous system. This diagram shows the main servers and the primary fiber optic cable for that network. We call this the central nervous system, and it's made up of two main parts, the brain up top and the spinal cord running right down your back. Without this incredibly fast electrical grid firing in milliseconds, the entire city would suddenly be cut off from the outside world, completely unable to react to immediate danger. Taking a closer look at this cross-section of the brain, we are now stepping into the city's main control room. Inside, different departments handle highly specialized tasks, all run by billions of specialized cells called neurons. Right at the top is the cerebrum. Think of this as the massive executive desk. It handles your active thinking, your memory, and your conscious senses, like noticing a sweet smell or feeling a cold breeze. Tucked into the lower back of the brain is the cerebellum. This is the coordination department. It takes care of your physical balance and makes sure your muscles move smoothly together when you walk or run. Then we have the medulla oblongata, the brainstem connecting down to the spine. This acts as the automated systems manager. It controls all the background actions you don't have to think about, like keeping your heart beating and your lungs breathing. Because these departments divide up the work, you can sit and solve a tricky math puzzle with your conscious mind, while your automated systems keep you alive in the background. Now, the nervous system is incredibly fast, but an instant electrical shock cannot tell your body how to slowly grow taller over 5 years. For massive, long-term projects, the city needs a different tool. That brings us to the body's secondary communication network, the glandular or endocrine system. If the nerves are the high-speed internet, the endocrine system is the slow, steady postal service. Instead of electrical sparks, this system uses chemical messengers called hormones. You can think of these as specific letters that get dropped directly into the bloodstream, the city's river system, where they float along until they reach their exact designated targets. Because these specific glands release their chemical letters right into the blood without using any specialized pipes or tubes to deliver them, scientists call them ductless glands. Using this chemical mail system is essential. It lets your body carefully plan and manage huge system-wide changes over months and even years, without ever disrupting the fast-paced daily survival tasks we just explored. This diagram shows us where the major hormone factories are located. Up inside the skull is the pituitary gland. It acts as the CEO, producing growth hormones and sending out official orders to all the other factories. Nearby in the brain is the pineal gland, which helps manage your sleep. Moving down into the throat, we find the thyroid, which helps manage your overall energy levels and regulates the calcium in your bones. Further down, sitting on top of your kidneys, are the adrenal glands. These are your city's emergency alarms. When you are stressed or in danger, they release a hormone called adrenaline to give you a quick burst of energy and focus. Just under the stomach is the pancreas. It regulates the city's fuel supply, your blood sugar levels, by sending out a hormone called insulin. Together, these scattered factories form an invisible, decentralized management team. They monitor and adjust the chemistry of your body constantly, completely independently of your conscious thought. At a specific stage in your life, that CEO we met earlier, the pituitary gland, authorizes the city's most ambitious long-term construction project. It does this by sending out a unique batch of chemical letters into the bloodstream to trigger puberty. This gives the body the command to start developing its sexual organs. The primary targets for these chemical messages are the gonads. That is the scientific name for the main reproductive organs in both males and females. This kicks off the reproductive system. Unlike your nerves or your heart, which keep you alive, this system has an entirely different purpose, the creation of new life to ensure the survival of the human species itself. Looking at this cross-section of the male reproductive system, the process starts in the testes inside the scrotum. They manufacture testosterone and microscopic sperm. The sperm matures in the epididymis, travels up the muscular vas deferens, and eventually exits the body through the penis. Examining this diagram of the female reproductive system, we start at the ovaries on either side, producing estrogen and mature eggs. If fertilized, an egg travels down the fallopian tubes, ending up in the uterus, a muscular organ designed to house a developing baby. So, our biological smart city relies on a careful balance. The brain fires the instant electrical commands to dodge danger, while the glands deliver the slow, steady chemical blueprints to grow. Together, they manage a complex living system, capable of adapting to the world around it, and ultimately creating